Good morning. Good morning. I felt like that movie. Remember that movie? Good morning, good morning, good. That movie. Good morning, Bill. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. How is everybody? And when I say how is everybody, I be genuinely meaning how are you? How are you doing? How some people say how you doing and they go on with the day. I really, really be wanting to know how are you? Because things happen, don't they? They can happen overnight. They can happen in the middle of the day. You know how you wake up to text messages? Good morning, sister. You know how you wake up to text messages and you wake up to all kinds of stuff. So, when I say good morning to you all and I be like, good morning, how are you? I genuinely be like, how are you? Let me tell y'all something. I I'm in that weird place in life. That place where it's kind of like, what is it that it's like what you should be doing. It's almost like you're coming into your purpose, right? You're coming into what you are to be doing, but then you're still kind of in that odd place of I'm just stuck right here and don't know where to go. Have anybody ever felt like that? Have y'all felt like that where it's like, yeah, I know what I should be doing, but should I really be here? Should I really be in this spot? Like, really, should I be here? It's almost like you want to choose to be something different. Have you ever wanted to be something different? If you could choose, here's the thing. I thought about this. If you could choose to be any animal, what kind and why? Good morning, Spirit. Hi, Spirit. How are you, Spirit? Because Spirit says I don't recognize her when she gets on. So, good morning, Spirit. Good morning. If you could be, if you could be, if you could be, if you could choose to be any animal, what kind and why? You know what I said? I want to be an elephant because they big and strong, and they can pretty much adapt to any weather, right? I think they can adapt to the cold, to the heat. They just big, got all that meat on them and stuff, keep them warm. Um, Good morning. Let me see. Pooh said what? Eagle or hawk today? Yeah, I guess it would go day by day, huh? So an eagle or a hawk today. I want to be an elephant today. I want to be an elephant, an eagle or a hawk. Why would you want to be an eagle or a hawk? Is just to be up in the sky and flying? I want to be a I want I want to be an elephant. And you know what they say about elephants? They say elephants never forget. And I have a tendency not to forget things. I don't know if that's a bad thing or if that's a good thing, but I would choose to be an elephant so I can remember. I like to remember stuff, not so I can hold it against them. They are strong, they are flighty. Okay. Pooh says she want to be an eagle or a hawk today because they are strong and they are flighty. If you could be an animal, any animal, which one would you choose and why? Uh, Now, y'all got it. For me, I said an elephant because they're strong and they look like they can adapt to any weather, any type of. And so, with that being said, when you think about it, they can adapt to any circumstance or situation. And I feel like if I was an elephant, I could, adapt. I could adapt. And so, because Shed over here said she said an eagle or a hawk because they're strong and they're flighty. All right. So if you could be an animal, if you could choose to be any animal, what kind and why? I know Sister Janine and Sister Tanisha probably at work, so they looking and listening, but they ain't really commenting too much. And here on Facebook, if you could be any animal, what kind and why? I saw a hawk or an eagle carry a whole deer in a moose. I believe it. Those claws on them. Ooh, a deer animal? Was it a baby? Was it a Bambi? Was it a Bambi? A whole deer and a moose, baby. Oh Lord. Spirit, what about you? If you could be any animal, what would you do? Wild flying, baby. Yeah, that's some wild flying there. But I have never witnessed that. I didn't think they were capable of that. A moose, huh? A moose and a deer. Wow. Interesting. When I think about birds and I think about hawks and eagles and things of that nature, I mean it's nice. It's like, oh, I could fly. But I would really, 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 really get tired. Here's one thing about my sisters, and I love them dearly. They like to call me on Google. And here's the thing. I'm doing coffee and conversation with Carol. Shouldn't they be in the room? Why they calling me? Peacock, very beautiful. They get taken care of. Peacock. Okay. Very beautiful. So you want to be a male peacock because that's the pretty one, Tanisha. Have y'all ever seen a female peacock? They ugly. I'm just saying we don't have the pretty feathers. The female peacock does not have the pretty feathers. They don't have the pretty feathers like the male species. They don't have it. So, ma'am, it was a whole mother. They flew away with it. It was a whole mother. Oh, wow. 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 I have never seen anything like that before, ever, ever. Tanisha says she want to be a peacock because they're very beautiful. They get taken care of. I did alert Tanisha that good morning, Sister Tina. Good morning. Who calling in the chat, girl? Who calling in the chat? Tanisha says she want to be a peacock because they are beautiful and they get taken care of. I was like, that's the male because the women ain't got them pretty feathers. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you all for joining Coffee and Conversation with Carol. Today, if you could choose to be any animal, what kind and why? I chose an elephant. Sister Tanisha over here chose a peacock because they get taken care of. They're beautiful. They get taken care of. But I did let her know that that's the male because the women don't got them pretty feathers. And the women ain't that cute. Not to me. Now, that's my opinion. But the women peacocks ain't that cute. I said an elephant because I feel like they can adapt to any weather. They're big and they're strong and they don't forget. It is a saying that elephants remember. Um, yeah, that was my sister's calling. I know. Sister Cachette said eagle or hawk. They're strong and they're flighty. She saw them carry a whole mother deer and moose away. So I said, "Woo, baby, I ain't never seen that." I know she funny. Tina is very funny. So good morning. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you could choose to be any animal, what kind and why? What kind and why? So we've had a couple people talk about what animals they would be and why they would choose to be those animals. Now think about what animal you chose. Here's the kicker. Think about what animal you chose. Think about why you chose that animal. Now apply it to life. Apply it to life. For example, I'll go first. I chose elephant. And I said because they're big and they're strong and they seem to adapt to any type of weather, right? So when I think about life and I think about things that are going on right now, situations and circumstances that I myself are encountering, I think about how strong I am and how I can adapt in situations, how I can respond and adapt in different situations and circumstances, no matter how bad they are, no matter how good they are, how I can adapt and respond. Okay, Sister Tina said this. I would be a dragon, strong, resilient, and good alone. She want to be alone, Lord. Good and alone, or with a team. And dragons are fierce. Good morning, husband. Good morning, husband. He's a good supporter. Thank you for supporting me. Coffee and Conversations with Carol. We are talking about if you could choose to be any animal, what kind and why? What kind and why? And then I pivoted. After I asked what kind and why, I pivoted and said, hey, apply it to your life right now, a circumstance or a situation. Think about the animal you chose. You know how people always talk about your spirit animal? Think about it. Think about it. And so you chose that animal. For example, we got hawk, eagle. They are flighty, they're strong. We got a dragon. They're strong, they're resilient, they're good alone or with a team. And dragons are fierce. I said an elephant because they are strong and they can adapt to any weather. Sister Tanisha chose a peacock, but this is what she said. She said they're beautiful and they'll be taken care of. So I said, ain't that the male? They got the pretty feathers. So she came back and said, at my age, I want to be taken care of and I'll be fine as a woman peacock. Hey, go with it then, sir. Go with it. So and but that is true. They are taken care of. You and have you noticed, like when you're at the zoo or at any type of animal gathering where the peacocks come out, everybody's always looking at the peacocks, and it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. They're looking. I see you. I see your response. I'm gonna go to it in a minute. They always looking at the peacocks, and they're always feeding them and taking care of them. The peacocks have nothing to worry about. The peacocks have nothing to worry about. I think about the freedom that the strong birds have, and I love their wingspan, and it makes even more exciting because it's beautiful. Yep, their wingspan is beautiful. Their wingspan is, and I am in a freedom era in my life also. All right. She's in a freedom era. I like it. She's in a freedom era. I remember we talked about eras, and someone said the other day they're in their soft era. They're in their soft era. They don't want no tension. They don't want all the stuff that comes with it. They don't want all the back and forth. They're in their freedom. They're in their soft era where this tension, let me go away from it. So you're in your freedom era. I like it. I like it. And I remember a few weeks ago, what era are you in? And people came on and started talking about what era they were in. Someone told me they were in their peace era. They just want everything to be calm. We ain't got to be rowdy. We ain't got to be this. We ain't got to be that. I said I'm in more in like my it is. I'm in my bold era. Just it is what it is. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and it is gonna be what it's gonna be. Okay, all right. We're gonna say we're gonna say it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and amen to that. I know that's right. We're gonna be right there. All right, and it ain't gonna hurt nobody. They walk around like yes, I'm the shit. I know that's right. They walk around like yes, they sure do. They walk around and they know they the shit too, and they know they're gonna get fed. They know they're gonna be taken care of. That's why I'm with you, sir. I'm with you. Hey, it ain't no bad choice. It ain't no bad choice being a peacock. She said they walk around like they the shit, and they do. They really do. They walk around like they because they do. They do, and they gonna get fed. Like I said, when you at the zoo, people are feeding. People are feeding the. They're feeding the peacocks. They always got something to eat. Somebody always throwing some bread. I mean, they always got it. They ain't got to worry about nothing. I thought about, when you think about that, I thought about a flamingo. I just some animals I look at and say I can't be. I can't stand like that all day. I don't want to. I don't want to stand all day. Nope. Mm-mm. The flamingos got Megan legs. They got Megan knees and Megan legs. I don't want to be a flamingo. No, thank you. A horse for me. Oh, a horse. Why? Sister Janine said a horse. Why a horse? Why a horse? Why a horse? I'm still waiting on you too, Spirit. What kind of animal? Brother Jermaine, what kind of animal? Add the Libra. As the Libra, I'm always in balance, but my freedom era includes being a grandmother, being attentive to myself, and being bold. Yes. Yep. Yep. Because as Libras, we always want that's just us though. So when it and here's the thing. Here's the thing about um zodiac signs, and I think I had a show on this too, a segment where I said, is there some truth to your zodiac sign? Is there some truth? As we pivot, is there some truth to your zodiac sign? I think it is, to some extent. It is some truth to your zodiac sign. They say, yeah, strut, Tanisha, strut with that peacock, baby, strut, do what you do. And when it comes to just at least balance, I know for sure, and we are peacekeepers. We love the peace. We love to keep peace and things like that. Now, there's another side of us. People always say we are procrastinators and we don't make decisions. It's hard for us to make a decision. And it takes time, or we change it all the time. We always change in our mind. I think in certain situations we do, but it just all depends. Sister Janine says she wants to be a horse, and she said she would choose to be a horse rather. And she said she would choose to be a horse because they are strong. A female horse is a stallion. Hey, laugh out loud, but they roam free alone and can live happily with partners and um co-owners. Sorry, type in or owners. Now, here's my thing. I read that, but here's my are you sure that female horses are stallions? Because I thought that was is that I, uh, I thought that was not true. I thought the male horse are stallions, and people just be misquoting it. But our female, I know she called Megan a stallion, but I could have sworn someone told me that the female horse is not a stallion. Am I wrong? Do we need to go to Alexa? Alexa, what is a female horse?
A female horse is called a mare or a dam.
It says mare or dam. Alexa, what is a male horse called?
A male horse is called stallion or stud.
A male horse is called stallion or stud. For the life of me, I don't know why she called Megan the stallion, because that's a male horse. She said I was wrong. It's okay, but even with that, what you want to be, a strong female horse is but they roam free and alone. You like Tina, she want to be alone like the dragon. They roam free and alone too. They fierce and they strong. Interesting. Yeah. Now, what's interesting, Tina, the horse analogy, or that the male horse is called a stallion, and you hear a lot of folks talking about stallions. So that's where I have a problem at, because you heard men say that? They'll say, "Oh, she built like a stallion." They're built like a man. I digress. I ain't even going there. Horse is part of my zodiac. Okay, Janine, what is your zodiac? Because I know we pivoted there for a minute. What is your zodiac? I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra. All that is interesting. And people don't play with dragons. No, they don't. Who wants to play with a dragon? I don't. You want to play with a dragon? You want to play with a dragon? I don't want to play with no dragon. I ain't playing with no dragon. Oh, you a Sagittarius. Oh, God bless you. Woo. Well, I don't have no stories about, well, I'm going to leave that alone. Sagittarius. Yeah. I got like a half of one in my house. And he's a male, and those are the ones I normally know are the male Sags. Yes, thank you. God bless you. Yeah, so I guess female Sagittarius are different from males, most likely, right? I would assume. Um, but y'all can be quite the people. Y'all can be quite the people. He's what I call my cusp baby. So he's born on that last day. So he's like on the borderline. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. So what is your zodiac sign? So you're a Sagittarius. I'm a Libra. I know Cachette over here on YouTube is a Libra. I see Narima's in the building. What are you, Narima? I believe Narima is a Gemini, because her and my daughter have the same birthday. Tanisha, are you a Virgo? Because you strike me as a Virgo. You got kind of like that calm, slick mouth like my mom. You know, y'all be talking slick, but it's real calm. Yep, Narima's a Gemini, baby. Yep, an August Virgo. Yep, you and Mother Jackson get along real good. The male horses are stacked. Yeah, the male horses are stacked, baby. They stacked. Tina's a Gemini. She's a June Gemini. She's a June Gemini. I am a October Libra. I'm an October Libra. Because you know, September Libras and October Libras are different. Just want to put that out there. That's true. I want you all to know that. September Libras and October Libras are different. I knew you were a Virgo, Tanisha. Mm-hmm. Yeah, honey. Them. And Rima's a Gemini. Tina's a Gemini. So let me see. I got a Sagittarius. I have a Libra, two Geminis, a Virgo. No, two Virgos. Spirit is a Virgo. She's a September Virgo, though. Spirit is a September Virgo, and Jermaine is a Libra. So it's three Libras because Jermaine's a Libra, I'm a Libra, and I know Cachette is a Libra. We're all Libras. May Geminis and June Geminis are way different. Yep. My sister and her husband are both Geminis. He's a May Gemini and she's a June Gemini. Mm-hmm. Ask me, and they've been married a long time. Me and my husband are both Libras, but we're both October Libras. So, you know, if stuff do go left, it's going to be a house party, as they say. A house party, as they say. Yeah, because it can, woof, it can steamy, willy beamy. It depends. Otherwise, Libras are cool. We cool. We it's some truth to that. You know, we are we all good until somebody tip that scale, you know, then we, you know, come out swirling. Swirling, saying stuff folks didn't think we could say. Speaking as if we have never spoke before. We doing things you never seen before. No, just kidding. Let me stop. September Libra here. Yes. And I love her, but they are so different. September Libras are different. September Libras are different. So. Yeah. So there is a little truth to is the zodiac signs have truth to them. You know, I ain't no card reader and all that, but there is some when I look at some of the stuff, I'll be like, oh, I do act like that a little bit. So I guess there is some truth to them. There is some truth to them. And, you know, at the end of the day, you're going to be who you're going to be, you know. But here's what I tell people all the time. I tell people this. You have to be okay with who you are. And it's okay if there's some things that you need to change about you. You know, when people point out certain things, your friends, your loved ones, and they say you probably should, you know, work on this a little bit. It's okay to go to the drawing board and say, you know what, I need to work on this for me. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with changing certain responses or changing how you receive certain messages. I don't think there's a reason. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. The one reason that September Libra and October Libras are different is because we are starting it off in September. But boy, oh boy, that scale. Yeah, that is true. Y'all are starting it off. So y'all a little bit more okay. Y'all a little bit more okay, because we baby, the ones in October that's ending it, we a little bit different. Okay. We are definitely a little bit uh what you say different. You know, we are a little bit more I ain't gonna say off balance. I'm gonna just say a little bit more bolder. I say that. I'll say we are a little bit older. All right. I would say that. I would say that that's what we are. So today we have talked about if you could be any animal, what kind would it be and why? I kind of like that conversation and it was kind of interesting. But again, remember, think about life and apply it to that and see where you stand with it. Think about it. Think about life. And there's nothing wrong with want to be taken care of. Nothing wrong with being fierce. There's nothing wrong with being strong. There's nothing wrong with being able to adapt to change. You know, there's nothing wrong with any of those things. And if you're struggling in those areas, Think about what animal you want to be and why, and then try to apply it to that. Some people do have a problem with change. I used to. I'm okay with it now. I can adapt to it a little bit more fairly than I used to. Okay. And ain't nothing wrong with want to be taken care of. I want to be taken care of too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. This is what I want to say to people. And this is what I want to leave with you all today. It's 8:55. I don't hold y'all more than 30 minutes, but I thank you all for your support. I really do. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Um, I'm still learning. So it's okay to make mistakes. Okay. It's okay. It is going to be okay. We're still learning. All right. So it's okay to make mistakes. It's when we make multiple mistakes or the same mistake all the time. And then it's not a mistake no more. But we're still learning. So it's okay to make that mistake. It's okay not to make the right choice as a parent. And you think you were right and you thought it would help. It's okay. I think our adult children, as they get older, they have to start learning that, and they just really do. And we're in this era and generation of where children think that parents think that they're right all the time. And they think that, no, parents had to do what they needed to do. And the choices they made, they did it thinking that it would help. And nobody's a perfect parent. You're not going to find one. There's no perfect parent on earth. There's not a perfect mother or father on earth. Nowhere. There's no perfect anything. You're going to have those times where you're going to come to disagreement with your mother or your father. You're going to have them. Okay. It's natural. You're going to have them. All right. Parents. I'm talking to the parents now, the fathers and the mothers. Your children are not going to always choose what you want them to choose. We didn't. We didn't choose what our mom and dad wanted us to choose all the time. It may have not been so bold. It may have not been so out there, but we didn't. We didn't obey all the time. We didn't listen all the time. We did things the way we wanted to do them at times. Not all the time, but at times. And guess what? Our mothers, our fathers did not agree. Grandparents did not agree. But guess what? You know what my saying is? This too shall pass. It's okay. All right. So I want you to take this I want you to take this affirmation and I want you to apply it. I want you to say, I am still learning. So it's okay to make mistakes. Okay. So I want you all to understand that because we have a lot of young adults now saying, I don't do that. My mama is over there, my daddy over there. I ain't got to listen. I ain't got to do this. And I want you to understand that for the young adults, that your parents, they love you. They love you and they did what they thought was best. And I want the parents to understand that the children are going to choose what they want. Doesn't mean that they don't love you, don't appreciate. They're just going to do what they feel is best for them. We may not agree with it, but let them have that moment. Sometimes children have to go out there and do some stuff in order for them to come back. And you ain't got to always say, I told you so. You ain't got to say it. Trust me, they know. You ain't got to say, I told you so, because they know. They know. They know. As the children get older, you transition from telling them what to do, listen to what I say, to really just being a listening ear and a mentor and giving it back to them, especially when they come to you with a situation. When they come to you with a situation, you give it back and say, what do you think you should do? What do you think would be the outcome? What do you think? So just remember, I am still learning. So it's okay to make mistakes. All right. It's okay to make some mistakes. It's gonna be all right. All right. And then I want you guys to live, love, never ever stop laughing. Always find some room to forgive. We all need forgiveness. Everybody ain't perfect. Everybody ain't gonna do what's right. So it's okay to say I'm sorry sometimes. And guess what else is okay to say? I forgive you. It's okay. It really is. It's gonna be okay. That actually opens up doors for communication and other stuff. So I want you all to remember that. Remember, there's one love. And if we all learn to love a little bit more, what a world this would be. Hey, tomorrow is what? Thursday. You thought it, I said it. That's the segment tomorrow. You thought it, I said it. Like I said, inbox me. If you got my number, text me. Tell me what you want me to say. You thought it. I'm just gonna say it. Whatever it is. It's like a modern Dear Abby. All right. So our Thursdays are like a modern Dear Abby. You thought it, I said it. Whatever situation, circumstance, just let me know. All right. All right. I like that, Sister Tina. Agree. We move from parent to counselor. Yes, yes, yes. So remember, tomorrow is Thursdays. You thought it. I said it. If you have a circumstance, a situation, even a story that you want me to put out there to see what other people's opinions are, it ain't got to be serious. It ain't got to be not funny. It can be funny. It can be whatever it is. Send it to me. Send it to me. I like to research it tonight, go over whatever it is, and I like to put it out there. A lot of times people send me stuff the day before, and that's what I do. I actually have two things right now, but that doesn't mean I can't have more. You thought it, I said it. It's going to be a good topic. Whatever it is that you send me, we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Remember that. I want you all to have a beautiful Wednesday. Be kind, be nice. Okay. That's what we're learning to be in this world. All right, we got enough other stuff going on. All right, love you guys. You have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Remember, you thought it. I'm just gonna say it. All right, thank you.